So that's the table covered in the gold spray paint. I actually ended up covering the tabletop in the gold spray paint because I wanted to give you guys a couple of ideas of what you could do with the Gladom table. So what I've done is I've just put a game on top and some magazines on the bottom just to show you how you can kind of style it. And then for the shell top table, I've gone on and I've washed some shells that I collected at the beach. I got these in Woodstown Beach in Waterford. Once you have them all cleaned, dry them off and then just place them on the tray top in a circular motion. These don't need to be stuck down because they are going to stick themselves down once the resin goes on top. So the resin that I bought was a fast glass brown resin. Now I should have bought the art resin, which is a clear resin, and what you need to do here is add the hardener and the resin together so that it hardens once you lay it on top. So you'll see what I'm doing here. I'm pouring the brown resin into a bucket and then getting the hardener and squeezing a little bit of the hardener into the bucket. I'm using a sand bucket here because it was the only thing I could find that my mother wouldn't kill me for using. So once I do this, I'm mixing up the resin and the hardener together with my spade. And then what I'm going to do is pour it on top of the table. So just try and pour the resin over all of the shells evenly just to make sure that they're all covered. Like I said before, if this was a clear resin, which I should have bought, this would have looked a lot better on the tray itself. So I've just got this little spatula thing that I bought in Woodies, and I'm just trying to even out all of the resin over the shells. So I'm actually just grabbing a kitchen spoon. If my mum sees this, she'll murder me. But I'm just trying to pour the resin over each shell so that they're all evenly covered. Once you've the resin poured in, set it aside for 15 to 20 minutes in order to harden. It might take a little longer depending on how much hardener you've put in, but it gets very hot, so just don't touch it in that amount of time. So what I'm doing here is I've just turned it out of the actual tray itself. We're not going to use the tray as part of the table anymore, so it just turns into a really nice hard shell top for the table that I've already spray painted. So you'll see here when I go up close to it, you can see all the little parts of the shells, which would be even nicer if it was see-through. So what I'm going to do is just place it on top of the table like I had with the tray beforehand, and then decorate with my little game that I had, or whatever you have, like magazines can go on top of it, a little ornament, whatever tickles your fancy really. I would use this in a living room as a coffee table, in a hallway as an entrance piece, or even in your bedroom as a side table. And there we go, I am done with my new IKEA hack. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe, and I will definitely see you next time.